This is day 3 of my autumn or fall themed card series, and today I'm making a square card. I'm working on ivory linen effect cardstock, and I'm using a stamp by Rubber Stampede. This is called Amber Nectar, and I'm going to use distress markers to add colour to this before stamping it onto my surface. To create the illusion of movement on the card, I'm taking my Stampin' Up! Tiny Splatters stamp and adding the same colours of distress ink before stamping it around the leaf. For my sentiment on the card, I'm using the autumn themed stamp set by Joycraft that I've used previously in this series, and I'm going to stamp this using archival ink in potting soil. Next, I'm using the same archival ink in potting soil to edge the card, and I also add some of the tiny splatters using the Stampin' Up! Stamp so that the card looks more balanced. This is a piece of basil textured cardstock, and I've chosen this to layer my image onto because it matches the archival ink colour quite well and provides contrast against the ivory colour of the main cardstock. I've now decided to add some Ranger Glossy Accents to the card. This will provide a glossy surface and add dimension to the leaf, and also because the distress inks react with any kind of moisture, the liquid form of this product will cause those inks to blend together underneath. Next, I'm using a Wink of Stella brush pen. This is the clear, and I'm going to use this to highlight and add sparkle to the tiny little splatters that were stamped around the leaf. To create my insert, I've chosen a Spellbinders die. This is Labels 15, and I've cut this from the same ivory textured cardstock that I used for the front of the card. I've chosen some distress inks to add colour to this, and these emulate the same inks that were used on the front for the leaf. For my sentiment, I'm using the archival link in Potting Soil, which is the same ink I used on the front of the card, and again I'm choosing a stamp from the Joy Crafts autumn theme stamp set for my text. And here I'm going back to my Stampin' Up! Tiny Splatters stamp to finish off. To assemble my card, I'm using a base that is 325 GSM, and that is a smooth white cardstock, and I'm attaching the front and the insert using Stella Tape brand double-sided tape. Here I'm showing the back of my card. If you've not watched any of my card videos before, this is a stamp by Judakins, and there will be details of this in the video description. That was the last step in today's card project. I hope you enjoyed watching. As I've already mentioned, there is a link to the full product list in the video description, as well as my social media sites. And I hope you will join me again tomorrow for day 4 of this autumn themed card series.